Alright, y'all, so this week's episode of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood was definitely giving what it was giving. So let's give it what we got.
You be kind, I'm the type of girl you call wifey. Yeah.
What does the cat do?
Meow. I'm so too down, back me and I never leave your side, baby.
So the episode opens up with April coming into town. April that made it to Vegas. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. She comes in, she checks on Lyrica. Lyrica gives her the rundown. Oh, girl, I'm going through my man cheating on me. He out here in Vegas at another pool party doing his thing. And then April makes a comment. I've been where she is, so I understand. I sure hope you talking about somebody before Omarion, because you screamed at the mountaintops that this relationship ending was not behind cheating. So if she talking to you about cheating and you can relate, I love this scene right here, y'all, because it really vindicates me. So Lyrica gets double booked. Zell want to get A1 to the house so they can mend their differences and just make up and just be happily ever after. Meanwhile, Paris is at the house saying, fuck all that. I'm going to get some strippers to come over and we going to turn this mother out. We going to turn this mother out. Now, why do I feel vindicated? Not because A1 didn't come, but what happened at the party. Y'all saw Paris? Exactly. But besides that, the little thought party was a wiggity whizzag, okay? I'm so glad A1 didn't come because Zell had asked A1 to come and he was like, no. Then Zell gonna get back to the house and talk to Lyrica. Girl, he waiting on you. He trying to get you space. What? And I'm with Lyrica, even though she, girl, you know you and your man got issues. You know you and your wife got issues and y'all in the same city and you finna have fun. Now, we finna nip this shit in the bud right now. Even if by the end of the conversation we agree to end this goddamn situation, we gonna come to an agreement and we gonna at least speak on what needs to be spoken about. I don't wanna go a day mad at or not speaking to my spouse. So, hubby, if you watching, bitch, we gonna have to talk every goddamn day. First of all, I'm not even going to bed mad at you. No, ma'am. Because what if I want some midnight loving? Oh, but that's the best sex. We can make up during the sex, but bitch, by sunrise, we need to be in a better place. Jason Lee and his family. Ooh, I'm gonna hit the whole storyline of Jason Lee and the family in this one segment because I'm not gonna keep coming back to this. So Jason Lee is getting the family together because he wants to remember and do a memorial. Well, that's the same thing. Do a memorial for his brother, Rodney. And I really related to this on the strength of him saying that Rodney was the glue that held the family together. Many of you may not know this, but I am the youngest of 3 boys and I lost both my brothers due to health-related issues. And the middle brother, Patrick, was definitely that glue. Like, I wouldn't show up to family functions until Patrick said he was on his way because it was gonna be boring until he got there. And even though for a lot of people, I'm the life of the party, he was that for me. Jason also went on to talk about daddy issues. And this part I can't really relate to, probably because I was on the opposite side of the spectrum. My dad was around, so I didn't experience like, oh, you gave me up, you didn't want me to, so I don't know that struggle. But he was just like, you know, all y'all got love. And I was literally in the system for 5 years and I felt like daddy didn't love me. And here come the brother out of nowhere. What we not gonna do is male bash No, we're not male bashing. Daddy bashing we can do. But male bashing, no. Speaking down on your daddy does not mean that all men that got kids are deadbeats. No, ma'am. And you all up in your feelings probably because you got kids that you ain't active in their life. You probably feel guilty about not being active in Jason's life. And now you, oh no, what we not gonna do, take this shit off me. You just mad. Don't even want to hear the man out. Because you want some. And from what I understand later in the episode, y'all was saying that the daddy has changed. So I would have heard all of that and then defended my father. But the fact that you didn't want to hear it at all, oh baby, I done seen this all too well. You're guilty. You're guilty. And either you feel the guilt of your father or you too are like your father. Now the sister, I can respect. Sister heard Jason out and said, you know what? I agree with homeboy. What we not finna do is bash daddy. But what she said after that, That's what helped me to understand her a little bit more. She was like, basically, bitch, we not finna do this on TV. If you want to have a conversation with daddy about this, have it privately. That's why I feel like that man didn't show up to that breakfast, because he knew the cameras was gonna be there. Bitch, you not about to embarrass me. It's embarrassing enough that I gotta face you privately with no cameras, because I feel bad about what I've done. You gonna make me do it on camera? In front of 6 cameras, 10 crew members, and millions of viewers 6 months later. No, ma'am. Everybody watch Love and Hip Hop. This man's life is gonna be upside down, cause Jason turned him inside out and took him round and round. Cause no, ma'am. Jason, you gotta... This goes back to the phrase that Funky and Anita used to always say about people in the reality business. At what cost are you willing to sell yourself? For good TV, and to refrain from throwing a drink in somebody's face, you willing to not have drama with people who you could give a fuck about. To dive into your family and expose some shit that nobody really even needed to know. If you want to talk about that shit, capitalize on it, put it in a book. You have your own platform, but to, like, now I kind of understand where my ex was coming from when he was like, Cast Me Out, it's not your story to tell alone. He was livid that I told that story to him about him walking out on a date or whatever. And I didn't understand. And this helps me understand, what if that was private for him? And because I'm at liberty to talk about it, everybody involved should be okay with it. No, ma'am. No. Jason, no. And I just, if they're not comfortable with it, you don't need to expose that. The person who you talking about ain't even here. And that I just don't get. And I don't respect. Just like Basketball Wives. Stop talking about Chad if Chad is not willing to be a part of this show. Leave him the fuck out of this. Stop talking about Omarion, April, if he don't want to be associated with this show. Leave him out of this. Stop talking about your dad, Jason, if he don't want to be a part of this show. If I tell you I don't want to be a part of something, I want my likeness to stay out of it as well, whether I'm famous or not. But anyway, the memorial was good. Sucks that the dad didn't show up, because y'all had already bashed him. And he said, bitch, I ain't about to do this. And believe me, he know. Because you a damn fool if you think that brother didn't go home and tell his daddy everything you was trying to do in front of 6 cameras. And I'm sure you didn't run by him that the breakfast you was trying to have was going to be filmed as well. But the memorial turned out beautiful. I'm glad all the doves flew. Because I am so sick of seeing these videos of people throwing doves up and the dove is already dead because you didn't crush his damn neck because you got the pressure. Girl, just, Me personally, just hold that bitch in a box and let me just... Boobie and April. I guess you just gonna find you a way to be relevant on this show, huh? You knew going into this shit that April was head over heels, under the moon, under the stars, under the bridge for Lil Fizz. You knew that. She go up for Lil Fizz now like we did back in the early 2000s. Cause everybody knew Fizz and J Boog. Oh baby, that was the heartthrob of B2K. Omarion had the voice, but they got the talent. Cause bitch, they were so fine. And J Boog still is. But you knew how April felt about this man. And you still I'm trying to see what's up. I'm trying to see, just put yourself out. Really? Like, I know you probably can't get embarrassed, so you probably like, shit, fuck it, she can turn me down, whatever. Another bitch will fuck me, whatever. But, baby, I would have been more happy with you trying to talk to Paris than for you to try to talk to April. Bitch, that would have been more of a possibility for you. Well, do we really think that though? A1 crashes the pool party. This scene damn near made me cry. And I have been so over Lyrica and A1, I don't know what to do, y'all. But this brought some hope back into my heart for them. Now, Ray J was on his 1s and 2s, on his Lil Kim trial. Come to the party, we gotta go. But something tells me between the antics at that damn private jet and the antics at that party, they had a serious conversation in their car with the mics off. And Ray J was like, my nigga, all jokes aside, show aside, this is your wife. I played around just like you. Pushed my bitch in the pool and everything. But I had to get my shit together and look at where I'm at now. You don't want to give all that up behind some fucking Summer Bunny, bitch. No. And I guess on the way there, while they was talking, they was playing Make Me Over Again by Tone. And he had a come to Jesus moment because, bitch, when he got to the pool party, he had a new attitude. This motherfucker said, there is no A1 without Lyrica. How about that? I'm sorry, whatever you want to do. If you want to take space, if you want to move forward, if you want to be friends, if you want to start from scratch, bitch, I'm with it. I kiss your feet, whatever. I'm here, I'm wrong, I admit. I'm like, thank you, A1. Like, all this time. Since we knew about the shit, since the goddamn showcase that she did at Peppermint Club, I've been wanting you to do this. Oh, he may not come when you want him. I'm just glad you came on time. Because at that concert, baby, Lyrica was giving you something you could feel, baby. She was giving you something you could feel. And I couldn't be happier. I was just like, because y'all married. You know, all this April and Fizz shit, okay, all that's, yeah, Zell, Paris, all that, but y'all married. So this is a whole nother caliber. This is a whole nother level of seriousness. I'm glad y'all working this shit the fuck out. And then the episode ends with April and Fizz in the bed together. I don't know about y'all, but for me, this scene was not a, I knew it, because we already fucking knew. Like, this was just like, oh, okay. So y'all the last ones to leave. That's what I was thinking. You rushing Lyrica, and they still in the bed, and April ain't even got no fucking panties on. But you rushing Lyrica out the door. The bus about to roll. That's what I'm not even worried about this, what I'm singing. Because I'm used to it. I knew it was coming. The bitch said, I ain't even got no panties on. And did y'all catch the, lay your ass down? Friends don't say that to friends. I've been told, man, lay your ass down. And believe me, he didn't want my head on the pillow to pray. And that's another thing. Girlfriends obey. Trap queens obey. A friend would be like, boy, who the fuck you talking to? He said, lay your ass down, and what happened? Lay your head on my pillow. Lay it down. She laid it down. And then it seemed like next week they're gonna confirm what we already knew. So y'all get ready, because I'm gonna act like I didn't know. So it can be a really good, like, action-packed review. I'm gonna act like that's what I'm gonna give y'all next week. Somebody remind me in the comments. I'm gonna post this to, not this part right here. But when I post my clip of this review to Instagram, hop in the comments and be like, remember, next week you gotta act surprised. Cause if y'all don't remind me, I will forget. But that's what the episode was giving. It gave what it gave, and I gave it what I had. Make sure you are liking, commenting, subscribing, and that your notifications are on. Hit that bell, girl. Hit that bell. Same place, same time.